Bournemouth. Actually, along the south coast, it's fine. No, the problems are further north across the UK, where it's wet and windy through this afternoon, so very heavy rain. And the winds will be a real feature later on today and into the night. The culprit, low pressure, as usual, quite an intense low. Weather fronts wrapped around it, bringing those strong winds, whereas further south, high pressure is keeping things relatively dry. Mind you, across parts of Scotland, it won't be too bad. Around the Murray coast, a bit of brightness and quite warm. The main action, wet action, will be further west, wet and windy here. Some patchy rain staggering across parts of northern England, but not too much here. And really from the Midlands, East Anglia southwards, it's going to be a fine afternoon. This is 4 o'clock, further spells of hazy sunshine and temperatures still doing pretty good for the time of year. 21 degrees, widely up into the high teens, and the winds fairly light as well. Just a little bit of high cloud across southwestern parts of England, but it shouldn't spoil things at all. Bit of brightness for Wales, but rather more cloud here, with some patchy rain now turning up across Anglesey, parts of Snowdonia. It's been a wet morning across Northern Ireland. Some improvement here through the afternoon, just the odd shower, but hopefully a bit of brightness. Now, as we go into the night time, we can see some particularly heavy rain, I think, across the northwest Highlands for a time, but it tends to die out as it staggers down out of Northern Ireland and Scotland into parts of northwestern England, north and west Wales. But that's only half the story, because not only some rain, but some increasingly strong winds. Overnight tonight and into first thing tomorrow morning, we could well see gusts as high as 60 miles an hour, even on the eastern side of Scotland, northeast England, buffeting the trunk routes, for example, the A1, badly affected, high-sided vehicles particularly prone. So take note of that if you are on the move. Very windy start to the day here. A lot of dry weather, that weak front just bringing some drips and drabs of drizzly rain across parts of Wales and the southwest. Elsewhere, dry with some spells of sunshine around. Not too bad across the far southeast of England still, and an improving story across northern parts of the UK. Still pretty windy, but in the sunshine, pretty good temperatures. High teens widely and 22 again in London. Beyond that, what happens? Well, high pressure begins to reassert itself.